Okay, let's make this a quick one. Wednesday night, actually Thursday morning, about 1:30 in the a.m. It's pouring down rain outside. Just got home from work. Had a request earlier in the week to do a Toolbox tour. Well, grabbed the camera, just got home. And the balloon's moving around up there. A little breezy blowing. But, so here's my toolbox. Let's do a tour. The little Chevy hubcap up on top there. And battery charger for the cordless stuff. This is all, raw as you see it. Brake bleeding tool, scrapers, and calipers. All the little details I got up there. Some of these I'm probably not supposed to have. True only from a flight type door that gets removed and scrapped. A buddy of mine who does that. Doesn't work for Boeing, works for a vendor. He got that for me. Nice little Oldsmobile sticker there. Got the GoPro decal, Flowmaster, 4-wheeler magazine, Play Dirty. Inside here we got some American Legion. I'm not a member. Thinking about joining up. But more decals on the front. Good old red, white, and blue. Edelbrock. Got one of those on the 94 Chev. Soon to have one on the 84. Flowmaster, Quadratec. Good stuff for Jeep. Good place for Jeep parts. On the side here, another Quadratec. Used to have 73 Dodge Monaco with a 400 in it. So I picked that up. I was going to do a 4-barrel, but then I sold the car, so yeah, it's a good place for it. Alrighty. Mirrors and punches. All sorts of good stuff in there. Gonna zoom out a little bit. Feeler gauges and easy outs. Miscellaneous sockets, like your spark plug sockets and all the fancy ones I had to buy for the Chevy Lumen I used to own when I do the rear brakes on it. Cutters and whatnot. Multimeter in there. Strippers. Got the old dog bone set. Cheap Harbor Freight tools. But hey, they work. Saved me a couple of times. All your standard wrenches. Usually they're a little more organized than this, but yeah, just chuck them in the drawer. There's your metric. I think I'm missing a couple of them, but who knows, in a garage it looks like this, right? Down here got lots of pliers, wrenches, all sorts of good stuff. And the middle section here, there's my Allen wrenches. Got the other, this is the standard. I got the metric inside. I'm missing one though, it looks like. I need to find that. And screwdrivers. Try to keep the slots on this side and the Phillips on the other. This is a Craftsman box, by the way, but it is a really cheap one. Don't recommend going for that. If you're going to go for the Craftsman, get the higher end. This is not the best box. I'm not real happy with it, but yeah, there's all my ratchets and whatnot. This was actually a response to a dude who sent me a comment, and I can't remember your name right now. I didn't bother looking it up, but yeah, I usually use the little 1/2 inch most of the time. I don't know why, just a little easier to grab, I guess. My 3/8, my good one's busted. The selector dealy bob busted off there. I've got another 1/2 inch Craftsman that's starting to go south, so I need to get that replaced. I bought a composite handle from Harbor Freight. They were on sale. It's got a nice feel to it. And then just a cheap one floating around from one of the many kits that I've had. These are the standard sockets. Again, a couple of them are out and about in the garage. And the metrics. I've got these plastic trays again from Harbor Freight. Every once in a while they hang up. You wind up lifting the whole tray and all your sockets fall out. And you say some nasty cuss words. So get back to work. Here's my hammer drawer. You can see this one's hammered on its own. There's one to close, and then a miscellaneous brake tool set. Come in that here shortly. Oh, there's Kevin 92 Extra was looking for one of these antifreeze quick tester. If you need it, bro, there it is. I knew I had one. A couple of filters down there. Pickle fork. Gonna need that for the Oldsmobile, I'm sure. Pipe wrench, tube bender, spring compressor, all sorts of good stuff. I've got a flex drive compression tester down there. So yeah, here's a quick look at the toolbox. Got a little shelf here just full of chooch. Tape measures hanging off the side, and nice little selection of bolts and whatnot. Again, more Harbor Freight stuff. Just kind of coarse thread bolts, small bolts, fine thread bolts, nuts, lock washers, flat washers, various screws and whatnot, clamps, big hose clamps, little hose clamps. And all those I can fill up now. But yeah, there we go. Got a nice little automotive trim pry tool set. We can probably throw that down in here. Oh, I got a vacuum pump and a vacuum gauge tester. That'll come in handy for the carburetor on the olds. Sits down there, so yeah, I've got a few of these sets laying around, a couple of the bigger ones. When I used to drive truck, I always carried one of those, kind of like what's in that gray one there. That's probably where that one's from. But you know, those sockets get lost, and I'd rather lose those than the good Craftsman ones. But anyway, actually got 4 batteries now. Went and bought a couple more. One of them's starting to go haywire, but it'll still work for a little bit. But this tool bench, another Craftsman plastic. It's good for hobbies, but not for what I need. So, the compressor back there, I need to find a new switch for it. Doesn't really want to work right. Wants to just keep running and the pop-off valve lights off. Yeah. Oh, I got a transmission for this car. It's got a turbo 350 trans in it now. But he's going to sell me a 700 R4. Needs a rebuild, which is fine by me. I just want to put it in the corner for now. But don't know if I'll run it behind the 350 Olds motor that's in the car now, or put it behind the 455. But yeah, we got to get the thing running first. So anyway, kind of a all-inclusive garage tour kind of sort of thing. Got an empty shelf up there I need to fill. All sorts of Ford parts over there. Starting to dwindle. We're getting some more stuff on. I've got the other 302 on the other side of the car there. Need to get that puppy put together and scrapped. So there you are. Just a quick toolbox tour. She ain't much, but she does the job. I'd like something a little bit bigger and a little more sturdy, but hey, this one was a gift for Christmas one year from Mom and Dad, so can't complain too much. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll catch you all later. Hope you're all staying dry. I'm getting soaked when I walk outside again. Bye-bye.